Unfiltered by Jade.
Jade.
Welcome to the Unfiltered by Jade, where we educate, empower, and entertain. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, download, donate, and make everybody know about this.
Beats by RB Records.
Shopping assistance, your style, your budget. Our services include online and local shopping for individuals and businesses, personal shopping, purchasing of company and office supplies, importing and exporting small packages across Jamaica and worldwide, and helping you find unique gifts and items for all events and occasions. Contact us at 876-919-5195 or shoppingassistance2015@gmail.com. Shopping Assistance, your style, your budget.
Welcome back to the Unfiltered by Jade. Today we have with us here a vibrant person. Her name is Maureen Washington, and she is the founder and CEO of Mobeauty Supply Vending for the HBCU colleges. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Jade. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to talk to you about this. I want you to, first and foremost, tell us what inspired you to start a vending machine business.
Absolutely, Jade. I started this business because my mom was sick with cancer and she was losing her hair. So we went to the beauty supply store and, they're really funny sometimes. So my mother was already on meds and she was, a little upset about not wanting to try on the wig because they wouldn't let her try it on.
Right.
So we ended up leaving and we said, Mom, don't worry about it. We'll open up our own beauty supply store. We didn't know. Yeah, we didn't know, Jay, that it was going to be so hard for us as African American people. We can open up a store, okay, but it's the products that they give us a hard time, putting into our stores. So, yeah, some people can get through it, but then some people, it's just like they can't get through it because it's hard. So now here we are. My mom ended up passing, and we never did it. We never got to that point because it was hard. I was in Massachusetts at the time. So I came back to Atlanta and I went to sleep, and God told me to get up. He said, get up, girl. It's time for you to get up. Cause I can't even remember, Jade, what I did for 4 years. I guess I mourned. So he told me to look up vending machines. And I looked up vending machines, and Rashida down here in Atlanta, she already had a hair vending machine down in the one of the malls. So here I started crying again. I'm like, God, why'd you send me? Somebody's already doing it. But they didn't have the supplies, the edge control, the basically the needle and thread and the caps and the creams and stuff that we use for our hair. So I started building the machine for beauty supply.
Okay.
And I put it in a mall down in Massachusetts, and that's when COVID was going on. And the machine just took off. I mean,
Nice.
It was always empty because all the stores were closed. So that's how that began. And then I had to share with everybody. Everyone was saying, well, you should have just left it for yourself. How can I leave it for myself, Jade? I can't leave it for myself. So now here I am on Instagram. I'm doing beauty machines to look like beauty machines, like the stores, and everyone tapped in. So the machines really are made for the colleges because we send our kids off to college and they don't know where to go to get supplies. They don't have a car. So from there, I said, you know what? Let me do something even better. Let me tap into the salons because when we go to the hair salon, we don't want to leave the salon to go to the beauty supply store. The salons need to tap in and put
Right.
beauty machines inside so we can get everything we need beforehand and after. And the salons, they usually have their own brand of hair that they buy. They need to put that in the machine. Put that in the machine. And then they have their own products. Some beauty salons, they have their own hair growth. They need to put that in the machine.
Yes. That's really innovative, though.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. But that's nobody but the good Lord.
What are some of the most popular items sold through your vending machines? And how has customer demand influenced product offerings?
Lashes and what else I see? I see the hair growth that takes off and the press-on nails.
Okay. It's basically a one-stop shop.
It is. It definitely is. And it saves a lot of time because, sometimes even we're running late to get to the salon, or like you said, in school, they got all of these dates that they go on, and it's just so convenient to just go to the machine and get what they need. And it's just not just beauty, like, beauty and hair. Usually it's the lotion, if you need lotion, if you need Vaseline, if you need lip gloss. It's other stuff that's in the machine too, like toiletry stuff.
I actually love that.
We all love that.
I was just thinking about, like, where else we could benefit from these vending machines. That, a lot of people would want to go just to get a one-stop shop instead of going here, there, everywhere. They just go one place.
The machine to me has to be in the middle of snacks and beverages. Of course, we'll walk up to the snacks and we say, oh, I want a snack or I want a beverage. But if the machine is along with their brother and sister, 9 times out of 10, people are going to still be like, oh my God, I got to get these lashes. Or, oh my God, yeah, I got to get, they're going to buy out of the machine because they're not going to want to stop after work to get it.
Right.
So they can go into warehouses because we work in a lot of warehouses. There's like almost 90 to 80% of us that go, that need not stop at the store.
Can you discuss the environmental impact of vending machines and efforts to promote sustainability within the industry?
I would say it's a convenience. It's definitely the positive side is the convenience to reduce, retail transactions, the intervention in retail transactions. It helps not having to open up a brick and mortar. Because brick and mortars can be so expensive, to maintain. Yeah, they really can. Even though everybody would love to have their name, on top of the building, but really it's a lot to maintain a brick and mortar.
True. And I think it's environmental friendly, where in terms of it saves their guests from traveling different places to get items when they can go one place and get it.
Yeah, that's why I said the salons, Jay, because there is a beauty supply stores on every corner. I don't care where you go. You get off the exit, there is a beauty supply store. So if there's a store, guess what? There's a salon. So it would be so competitive if these salons would just go ahead and put a machine inside their salon.
True.
Yeah, it saves, like you said, they go to the hairdresser and then they go home. They won't have to go 2 or 3 places for things.
Right. So that also saves with gas and time.
Yeah,
and
the time.
Find these things. So that's also good. What unique or unusual vending machine concepts or installations have gained attention in recent years?
Oh my goodness. I think, to me, the baby supply machine. I think that one's amazing. I think the dog vending machine for your dogs when you're at the dog park. People have done.
They have all these machines.
Oh my God, yes. They got so many different type of machines now that I believe it started with the beauty, and everybody their minds just ran with it to say, oh, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And they're all great machines, especially the baby one in the mall, because, we walk the mall and then all of a sudden your baby might be hungry or your baby might need something. The dog machines at the dog park, that one's good too. Sometimes they'll ask me for a location in apartment buildings for the dog machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would it also be good, like in apartments, to have those machines in terms of the beauty supply machines?
Yes, absolutely. Usually when people put the beauty machine, which we now call the convenience machine, because it'll have everything in there. I'll tell people for the apartment buildings to put a light bulb, maybe some ketchup, because when you first move in, these are certain things that you probably won't have.
Mm-hmm.
When you move it, a wrench, kind of like a small toolkit. So
Ah, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
yeah, paper plates. Paper plates can still fit in the machine. You just have to have it configured that way.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
hmm
Love that. That's good. What I want to say, looking ahead, what do you envision for your future of vending machines?
I want to. I want all vending machines, and we're working on this to accept EBT cards. When things happen that's let's just say weather-wise, and people can't leave the house, they should be able to use their EBT card down in an apartment complex,
Right.
not just use cash. We're working on to where to get to 5 food groups inside the machine so that it can accept EBT. I like that one. I like the fact of I think that the machines should have prescriptions in them, but they need to be more in a safe place for that type of machine because of course people will do the worst with it, for those prescriptions. But there's
Mm-hmm.
certain I think it should be in the 55 and over communities, that they can just easily get their prescriptions and not have it to drive to Walgreens. But of course, it'll have all their information, and of course, not Walgreens, but CVS will go and put it in the machine.
But wouldn't that take away from privacy? Because sometimes people don't want people to know what medications they're on.
No, it would be a machine to where they would have to tap in their own information. And you wouldn't be able to see the prescriptions. It would be where they just have to put their own information inside of there. Nobody would see anything that is private. Like how they have the CBD vending machines, you have to show your license. You have to show everything in order to get anything out of there.
Lovely. Lovely.
That's what I see for the future.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I think that's something that can be done. It's easily accessible for people. So that's something that can be done.
Yeah, and it has to be done in a mature environment. I don't think those machines would ever be outside, of course, but it has to be to where it can be in some of those type of facilities
Yes.
that they can get their prescription downstairs.
Mm. Question: how does the vending machine handle out of stock items?
The credit card readers helps you with that. There's a back office. Once you fill the machine up, it helps you in your back office to go and say, oh, 12 Doritos, then you put 12 Doritos in the back office. The credit card reader could be annoying because it'll keep ringing and ringing and ringing when people are buying, but at least when you have to stock it, you're only bringing 4 bags of Doritos, 2 Snickers.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, that's
I
your
get
best
you.
friend.
What security measures are in place to prevent theft or vandalism for people who are afraid?
That's a great question. All machines need to have insurance on them. You can put it under your business insurance, or you can just put it under insurance just for the machine itself. I never find anybody a location that is going to be dangerous, or you know what I mean, or need security. I know that I've seen people vandalize machines, but shoot, machines are outside Publixes and they don't get bothered, or even some of these grocery stores, they don't get bothered. I believe because, there's security that drives around the parking lot.
Okay. Another question is in terms of location. How does the location impact the type of products that you stock?
We snacks and beverages. Let's talk about those locations that I get for people. We send the client the list for snacks and beverages for them to pick what they want. We never
Oh,
just, yeah, we never guess it. Can you imagine? They will never buy anything. They would never buy anything. So what they do is they send it to all their employees, and then all the employees will pick what they want and send it back to the manager, and then they'll give it to my client, through email. And then my client goes to Sam's Club and buy everything that they need.
and I didn't. Sounds good. Sounds good. Maureen, for those people who are interested in having a vending machine where they are, and they want to talk to you more about it, where is it that they can find you?
Jade, I'm so old school. I tell people, call me. Please just call me. My number is 678-751-6337. I am on TikTok. You find me under Mobeauty Supply Vending, IG, Mobeauty Supply Vending. I do a lot of funny type of videos, which I will probably get back into, Jade. I just been visiting all my clients recently with their machines, and that's going to be part of the business, is to visit people and do content with them, because they're so excited when they get their machine. So why not make content?
Right, 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 right. And that's a good way also for you to promote your product.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They all ask, so Maureen, you coming? And then I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, of course. Anything
And
that's
make
fun, I'm
something out of
coming.
it. Yep. And make something out of it.
Yes. I just love fun. I love fun. I love people. I love laughing.
I got
I
it
love,
again.
I love the nightlife. I love it all. Yeah, my son says that to me too. He was like, Mom, you still out there popping bottles? I'm like, well, yeah. I'm having fun. I'm living my best life.
As you should, Maureen.
Right.
Oh my goodness. But it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I love the path that you have gone to with the vending machine. So it's not only for beauty supplies, but for anything that the customer wants.
Yes, Jade, I do this for, I do a lot of this for the minorities, because I always feel like you should not be on the corner selling, trying to get money for uniforms. When people get their taxes at the end of the year, they need to invest it in the machine so that they can have money all year round, so that they can teach their kids how to do this vending machine business. It's important that, they start thinking of investing in themselves.
And in their kids and their future.
That's right. Because if they teach your kids, Jade, at what, 5, 6, by the time they're teenagers, they have their own money from the machines.
Yep, that's true. And
And
they
they don't
know how business is.
That's right. They do the numbers. They're not lazy. They go and fill up their own machine. It's so many entities of working somebody's job that they do for themselves now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a smart move to me.
It is. It definitely is.
That's a smart move to make. I want to say thank you so much for coming and sharing about the vending machines. I'm sure there are persons out there who are going to be excited about this topic, especially because this is a new way now to make money.
It is. I mean, and you can definitely grow this business. When you get one machine and learn it, you're like, oh no, it becomes like a tattoo. I got to get another machine. I got to get another machine. It does. It gets kind of like a habit of wanting to buy machines and me finding locations for them. And then after a while, they no longer have to get a location from me, because if I get them a hotel, that hotel is going to ask them to put other machines in their other hotels.
Lovely.
Yes.
That's the way it works.
That's exactly how it works. They'll buy one location from me for 1,000, but then they may not have to come back to me, because they'll grow their business with that business that I get them.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Love that. Thank you so much for giving us this idea.
Absolutely. You gonna get one, Jade?
Planted this seed. We'll talk about that afterwards. Planted this seed. Of vending machine. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming and sharing about this. I'm sure our listeners will benefit from it just as much as I have benefited from it. Yeah,
Absolutely. Ask me to come on again, so then that way, if people have questions, I can answer them.
I will definitely do that. I will
Yeah.
definitely, yes.
Jade, I
Um,
thank you so much.
no problem, Maureen. It was really good having you, and I want to thank my listeners for continuing to listen and support The Unfiltered by Jade. And we'll be back next week, Tuesday. Thank you.
Bam bam bide, bam bam bide, badu bidi bam bam bide.